Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pet Rats TCG. I'm your host, Good Dr. Dan, and this is kind of like the second part of this video. I am filming them back to back. I will be uploading them on different days though. Again, a little short video. Stuff's been kind of hard to get a hold of lately, and with tax season and the Backstreet Boy tour keeping everybody kind of pushed back in some states. It's kind of hard to get a hold of some stuff, but I did manage to get a hold of a couple of these. 2 Commander Legends collector boosters. I think I paid a little too much for these, but there's a lot of potential in these, seeing as there's not going to be any more printed, and there's a lot of what's the good phrase for this? Contention about the printing of this. We'll call it that. Angelic Gift, Pilgrim's Eye, Omen Speaker, Commander Sphere, Trusty Pack Beast. Oh wow, Pride of the Perfect, Black Elf card, uncommon. Okay. Kanji's Lieutenant, or Lieutenant, Ghost of Ramirez de Puerto. Well, I'm not really sure about that. Tuya Bearclaw, Plague Reaver foil rare, Extended Art Swiftfoot Boots. Oh, Extended Mythic Phyrexian Trinomorph. A aluminum foil. I like calling that. Aluminum foil. Oh, God of the Harvests. Look at that. And another one back to back. Okay, that's a 3 mythic pack. Look at that. Hard to cross in our little foil token. That's really cool. I think I'm actually made my money back from that pack. Sorry, tongue's tied today. I mean, depending on the price of Trinomorph, and I know those alternate legendary creatures aren't worth too much. Annoyed Altasaur, Portent of Betrayal, Pirate's Cutlass. They added a lot of cards from Ixalan series. Terramorphic Expanse, cool. Noxious Dragon, Shimmer Mire. Mires are always good cards. Ooh, that's a pretty card. Dreadtide, Infamologist, Staff of Domination, sorry. Foil. Terramorphic Expanse Extended. Magus of the Order Extended. Slurk, All Ingesting. Sidar Kondo, and Bell Borka, and our horror tokens. Yeah, that was a little short, sweet little video today. We're going to have a short discussion about Commander Legends because of what people have been saying about it and the state of Modern. A lot of Modern stuff has kind of been... It's not in a great spot. Boxes like Modern Horizons are not doing so great. I mean, take that back. They're not doing so great in terms of value of stuff that you actually open out of the pack. But in terms of everything else, it's actually not so bad. They're creeping up over $200 a box now. And with Commander Legends, still kind of, you can technically put that in kind of almost a Modern category. It is kind of strictly Commander, but only very, very specific cards in this hold extreme value. Shimmer Mire, that's actually cool looking Mire. You can't cast artifacts as spell. You can. But kind of got a wimpy Terramorphic Extended, I'm not afraid of Modern or putting any money into Modern, nothing like that. But I'm more concerned about the the state of purchasing them, because from what I've seen, there's been a lot of people upcharging for modern products, even though that nobody wants modern products, which is kind of a bizarre thing to hear. You would think if modern is not in a good spot, then why are people buying it? Why are boxes of modern cards going up in price? And the Pioneer format, the boxes, fall into certain categories and certain formats of what you can play in what format. And I've noticed that people are investing in modern, but they're not actually doing anything with it. They're not playing modern. And that's a weird thing. They don't want modern to be a thing. Nobody's playing it. Nobody's doing anything with it. But the boxes for modern keep going up in price away from the market itself. So, I mean, I don't really know how that speaks to the game as a whole, but with everything else, I'm not so sure. It's bizarre, to say the least. It's bizarre to see that nobody wants to play modern, but everybody wants to buy modern. They're all into this idea that if they get in now, that they're going to make the easy money, right? Which that's kind of true. There is some truth behind making easy money with buying up modern boxes, because eventually, if Wizards decides to do the right thing and pick modern back up and carry it on its shoulders, because it's pretty much what it's going to have to do, then people will be ahead one step. They're ahead of one step. Everybody's buying War of the Spark for a box that's only been out for 2 years. Really, it's got a very good trend price. Like, it's trending up to like 110 per box, and you have Throne of Eldraine that's just at a print not too long ago. It's already at 100, 110 per box, and you have Core 2020 that's going up to 100 per box already. Both of the Ravnica boxes are already at like 120. Let's see what else. Dominaria is insane. It's almost $200 a box. Most of the time you can't get it anywhere near that. eBay is pretty vigorous. And everybody knows how bad Dominaria was in comparison to other sets. And I mean, those boxes do fall under the Pioneer category, but at the same time, like, they still fall within the modern format. And if modern as a game, the game side is dying, but the collecting and what's a good word for it? Hoarding of the product to make the price go up. I can't tell whether or not it's just inflated based off of investors, if you will. Investors, I use it very heavily. Individuals with money putting into the product to hold on the side. So investors basically are just kind of slowly, scraping away the stone so nobody can climb their way up. There are people out there that have, let's just say, 50 cases of War of the Spark. Well, if they hold on to that for even 2 years, probably. I won't say 2 years. Let's say 3 years. They're probably going to make double their money at the rate of War of the Spark is going, and Throne of Eldraine, because that's what would you consider that? The new foil era. Whenever you get pretty much just a foil every third pack instead of a foil every fifth or sixth pack. And it kind of it gave the premium of foils, which you look back in previous sets prior to 2019, you'll see that prior foils have a higher cost premium. That threshold premium, let's say, like in Throne of Eldraine, it's maybe like 1.5 times, 1.25 times. And it's even lower and lower and lower in the later sets like Theros and Ikoria. You can even have a lower and lower premium to like where you can actually just looking at, say, Phyrexian Trinomorph. Let's just say this is a $5 card, then the foil may only be $6, and you're not even like looking at a foil premium because of things like the collector's boxes where people can pull foils like this. I got it because I'm attempting to try to get the foiled jeweled lotus extended art because it's worth an insane amount of money. And no, I'm not going to go all put all my eggs in one basket and just start buying up all the Commander Legends packs. But when I have a little extra money lying around, or I'm feeling a little froggy and walk into the store and see some packs, I'm gonna buy them because buying a whole box of Commander Legends collector's packs is like 300-ish, $300+ for the entire box. Where most all other collection sets, sorry, again tongue tied, are trending at like the 200 to 250 area, where Commander Legends, because of the super valuable cards in that set. I mean, the Jeweled Lotus Extended alone increased the value of that whole box by at least $40, like the box premium. And for those who got in early, while there was still supply and there was still ways to actually get the boxes, or you got them at your local LGS or your local Walmart or Target or whatever, if they had any, then you made good money. And for those people that actually pre-ordered Jeweled Lotus, for example, the pre-orders of Jeweled Lotus are about at what the pre-orders cost now, because it did do a quick down tip, it scooped down just for a second, stopped at around $60 per card, and then we crept back up, and now we're approaching 90 again. So those people that did lose their buns off to pre-orders on specifically the regular mythic non-foil, that they're getting their money back. Well, those people that pre-ordered the foil extended for, let's just say, $300, they're golden. They're totally golden. People were pre-ordering the extended foil for $300-$400 plus at before a month. I'd say about 35 days before release, which is kind of interesting. That's why I'm curious why. I mean, yes, I know this isn't specifically modern. This is Commander, but these kind of products fall in the same realm of people using them, and the boxes themselves are going to maintain value. So yeah, the Modern Horizons, the value of, let's say, Ren and 6 isn't $100 anymore. It's like closer to 50 or 43 because they just recently put him into the list, so you can actually pull him from something other than Modern Horizons, even though it's probably less likely to pull it from the list than it is to pull it from Modern Horizons. From my experience of Modern Horizons, every third box had a Ren and 6, pretty consistently, and I think you'd have to probably open 3 times as much to get a Ren and 6 in the list, because you can get a lot of commons, especially, you can just say, oh, look, this angelic gift was so important to this set, and that cards like that in the list, and you have Phyrexian Trinomorph or Staff of Domination. You can have those cards in there. So, needless to say, I'm not really sure where this disdainment towards modern is coming from. Like, yes, the format, the format is going downhill, but with the cards, if they trend downward, there's going to be a resurgence of them, because individuals that have been waiting for these cards to go down to a certain price are going to buy up again, because they had Uro, the Titan of Wrath, I think is what it was. He's banned in every format now. Well, prior to the ban, he was extremely valuable. I can't remember the price right off the top of my head. I think in the 40 area. Now he's like $17 for the foil version of him, which I know I did speak about the foil premium being kind of down on boxes like Theros, but he was still worth more. And you can see that of, well, they banned Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead's still holding $20-something a card. They banned Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer is still holding value. And they ban all these cards, and there are individuals that are waiting for that moment to where it just gets down just lower. You count on my fingers, they go 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all of a sudden, if they see the God of Harvest for 50 cents because nobody wants to buy it, and they just buy all of it. And that's kind of like you're speccing on a card. You're saying like, I think this card's going to go up in price, or you're going to buy it for the future. Because those who bought at the start of Core 2020, I was selling Risen Reefs for $3.50 a card. Now Risen Reefs are like a 30-cent card. Well, Risen Reef is still a great card. And then you have the new set coming out, to where the most valuable card is basically Tybalt, the god of trickery, I think, god of lies. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I haven't really seen him other than once or twice. He is the most expensive card behind the Phyrexian Tex dinosaur thing. I don't know that card very well. So the new set, there's a slight premium, but that is still in standard, and there's a lot of good cards in Kaldheim, but at the same time there's not fire and gold like there were in the last couple of sets. I don't know, just food for thought. If I'm wrong, let me know. If you think I'm right, let me know. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Bye.